guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is my open book. It's that time again. I am filming this on September 1st, so it is time to do another TBR video. The jar has been working out, okay? I am gonna do a wrap-up video so you can see how I did on my July and August TBRs, but spoiler alert, for my August TBR, I think there was only one book from the jar that I did not pick up at all. There were a couple that I DNF'd, but I at least like picked them up and I tried to read them, but all the other ones I read. So we're gonna consider that a win, and hopefully September will treat us just as well. So grab a drink and grab a snack and let's see what the jar has in store for my September TBR. You guys should know the drill by now, but I'm gonna pick 8 prompts. I thought about picking less this month because I do already have a lot of books that I want to read this month that are like new releases or like things on my Kindle or things that I have like on Audible or Hoopla like already downloaded for the month. But I think I'm still gonna pick 8 just because I like to give myself options. You guys know how I do. I don't need to read every single book that I pick. It's not required. I just like having options. So we're still gonna pick 8 because that's been working out. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. First prompt, here we go. I don't even remember making this one. A title that is shorter than the author's name. Okay. That is so complicated. Okay. That... I don't know why I do this to myself. Okay. So that's number 1. I have no idea what I'm gonna pick for that. Okay, number 2. A book from the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. That's good because I have definitely been slacking on that series, so. Let's see, number 3. Phone a Friend. I think I don't really have time to phone a friend because I want to get this video up like by tomorrow. Technically there are already books that Katie from Katie Reads, my friend that I do my book club with every month, she tasked me with reading a book. So I'm gonna use that for this. So we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Alright, we're gonna go with number 4. Havoc picks. Oh, he's gonna be so excited. If you don't know, Havoc is my cat. I have 2 cats, Havoc and Chaos. But Havoc is the more rambunctious and outgoing one, so he will pick. Okay, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Ooh, a special edition. Ooh, I actually don't have as many special editions as you may think that I have. So this will actually be a very slim selection. That should be easy. Alright, 3 more. Number 6. Oh no! Longest book on your TBR. Oh shit. I don't even know what that book is. Oh my god. It honestly might be... I think I know which one it is. Okay. I guess I can't be mad because last month I got to have the shortest book, so I guess it's only fair. But I'm still not happy about it. Okay. Number 7. Treat yourself to a new book. I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban right now, so I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this one. Technically, I have a pre-order coming in the month of September, so I wonder if I should just use that for this. I feel like that would be the financially responsible thing to do. But let's see what I actually end up deciding. Alright, number 7. So this is the last one. 1, 2, 3. Yep, number 8. Here we go. traditionally published. I put this one here because I read a lot of indie authors, so traditionally published. I have quite a few. That shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard. Okay, so those are my 8 prompts. I'm gonna go peruse the shelves, and I'm also gonna see if there are books that I already wanted to read this month that I can like double up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so gathered up on my books. First, let's go over the ones that I definitely want to read this month outside of the jar. First up, we got to go over what's going to be our pick for the Thrilling Romance Book Club. If you're new to my channel, I have a book club with my friend Katie from Katie Reads. I'll leave her channel link down below. And we alternate between thrillers and romances every month. So the month of September is a thriller, and it's going to be on my channel on September 26th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to go with Sarina Bowen's The 5-Year Lie. Now, Sarina Bowen is a romance author. I've read one of her hockey romances that she wrote with Elle Kennedy. It was really good. So I'm interested to see how she does with a thriller. And this one seems like a domestic thriller in a way, where the female main character gets a text message from her ex that has been dead for 5 years. And it just kind of goes from there, and then she realizes there's like things about his death that she doesn't really understand. And yeah, I'm very curious. I've heard good reviews, but thankfully I don't have any spoilers, so I'm going into this blind, and hopefully the plot twist hits. So join us on my channel for that on September 26th, the last Thursday of the month. So that is a non-negotiable, of course. And some other books that I know I'm going to be reading this month. The Devil Himself by B.B. Easton just came out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have it on my Kindle, but I'm probably just gonna wait until I can use my Audible credit to listen to it, because the Irish accents like are a necessity to get the full experience, in my opinion. This is a sequel, so the first book in this series was one of my top reads of the year. So I'm really excited that I read it close enough to when the second book is coming out, so I didn't have to wait as long as everybody else. So it worked out for me. Okay, now we can get into the prompts. So I'm gonna combine 2 prompts. You can tell me it's cheating, but I don't care because it's my channel, so I make the rules. So this prompt, where the title has to be shorter than the author's name, I have like 4 options and I literally can't pick. So we're gonna use this other prompt, and we're gonna let Havoc, my cat, pick between those 4. So let's cut to Havoc's choice. Okay, these are the 4 books I'm gonna give Havoc. We have The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a YA serial killer thriller. Verity by Colleen Hoover. This is another thriller, actually. I've got a lot of thrillers this month. We have After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is a marriage in trouble kind of twist on a romance. And then we have Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, which is a young adult rugby romance.
No.
Okay, you ready? Oh dear, that's way too many. Oh, this is a mistake. Okay, here you go. Okay, I'm gonna give you one so that you stay over here for a second.
Alright, which one?
Oh. Well, that was very quick. Oh my god. Okay, you picked Verity. Good job. Thank you, Havoc. No, we're all done with the treats. He really had to pick the most intense book on this list, didn't he? Well, Verity by Colleen Hoover is finally happening. Okay, next is Treat Yourself to a New Book. And this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm definitely going through a phase where I feel like I have bought way too many books, and to the point where it's like overwhelming every month to decide like what books I'm gonna read. So I feel like I don't even want to buy a new book. I can't believe I'm saying those words out loud. Like, who am I? I don't know. But I did already pre-order Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. This is the second book in her new series, so I have this coming in the mail. I already purchased it, so like I did treat myself to a new book. So I'm gonna count that because I really don't want to buy a new book right now. So Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver is gonna be one of my picks, which is good because I really wanted to read this anyway. This one I believe has like a pop star or like country star female main character. The first book was really good. It took me by surprise. So I'm excited to see how this one stacks up. Elsie Silver is a fan favorite for a reason. You can say she's overhyped, but I disagree. She definitely deserves the hype. Next prompt, phone a friend. So this actually works out perfectly because if you were in the August live show with me and Katie, you will see that she really wants me to read the Ravenhood series by Kate Stewart. So the first book is Flock. This is one of Katie's like top tier series, and I have heard amazing reviews from other people. I tried to read it, I think last year at some point, and I just couldn't get into it. I ended up DNFing it. But Katie told me like, you need to try again. And she also told me to try the audio this time. So I am going to take her advice. I'm going to listen to this on audio this month. So that's going to be my phone a friend pick because my friend Katie peer pressured me into giving this book another chance. So we'll see how that goes. Next one was an easy one. Pick up the next book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. So we are on Lover Enshrined by J.R. Ward. So if you're new to my channel, I'm currently reading the series. It is a long series. There's over 20 books in it, and I think she's still coming out with books too, so it's not even over. And this is a vampire romance series, and I just love a good paranormal romance, especially if it has vampires in it. Like that's all you gotta tell me. But J.R. Ward really takes it to another level with her world building, and I'm really excited. This is Fury's story. So Fury is actually a twin to one of the other characters whose books we've already gotten, and he actually had feelings for the female main character that ended up getting with his twin. So he's kind of like still dealing with that, like mentally and emotionally, and he has been selected for something super important in the vampire world. I don't want to give any spoilers. So think of it as like an arranged coupling in a way. I'm just gonna leave you with that. So he has been celibate for most of his life, but now he's kind of in this arranged coupling in this vampire society, and that's what this book is going to be about. So I'm very intrigued, and I'm excited to get into the next book. This series is hard because there's so many series, but at the same time, like I really am trying to savor it. Like this is definitely not the series that you can binge, in my opinion. I feel like you definitely want to like let them marinate and like fully process them before you move on to the next one. So that's why I'm going through these slowly but surely we will get through them. So that is gonna be on the September TBR. Next we have traditionally published. This also worked out pretty well because this is also a recent book that I pre-ordered that came in a few days ago. This is Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the third book in this hockey romance series. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, the first book, Icebreaker, took TikTok and Bookstagram and BookTube by storm. A very cute, like smutty hockey romance that everybody loved. The second book, I feel like disappointed a lot of people, myself included. It just did not live up to the first book. But this third book is about Henry, and Henry is probably like the best character in book one. Like, let's be real, he's literally the best. So I'm excited that he finally gets his own romance, and he gets a romance with a book girly, so it's perfect. And this was traditionally published by Atria Paperback, so this fits the prompt perfectly, and let's be honest, I was gonna read it anyway, so I got lucky with that prompt. Okay, next was longest book on your TBR. Now, I think there's another book on my TBR technically that's longer than this one, but I feel like I need to read this first. The other book is from the Crescent City series by the same author, which I'm pretty sure you're supposed to not read that until after you've read the other books, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. If you're like really big into Sarah J Maas's universe, you can tell me in the comments if you think I should read that one before this one, but I think I'm doing the right thing. I don't know. But I was kind of planning on reading this on audio this month anyway because I really do want to finish the series, and this book is over 700 pages. Yeah, it's like 750 pages. So the audiobook will definitely help me get through, because if I tried to read this only physically, I would probably lose my mind. But I am excited about this one. And like I said, I have been loving the ACOTAR series. And again, I think that's why I haven't read the last books. Like, I don't want it to be over, because I don't really want to get into the other series that she wrote yet. But I feel like it is time. I have the audio already downloaded on my phone, so I could listen and read to this in the month of September to close out the series. And I can knock out maybe the second longest book on my TBR. I actually don't know how many pages House of Earth and Blood is. Let's see. This is definitely longer. Yeah, this is like 800 pages. Yeah, this is 800 pages. But like I said, I don't think I'm supposed to read this before I read this. I don't think I can do that. But if you know, comment down below. Maybe I will end up reading this instead, because technically this one is the longest. So, you guys let me know. And last, but certainly not least, we have a special edition. This is perfect, I think, for the month of August, because this is a Dark Academia. This is Gothicana by Runix. This is the Barnes & Noble special edition. It has purple sprayed edges, and it has these like cool illustrations on the inside cover. I believe the hardcover has its own design as well, with gold foiling. This is a gorgeous edition. And what I love most about this edition is the chapter pages, or the chapter headers, I guess I should say, have illustrations, and I think there's like a different quote for each chapter as well, which I really like. So I have heard amazing things about this. Like I said, Dark Academia, I feel like that's perfect to read in the month of August, since it's like back to school season, but also like leading into fall spooky season. So yeah, I think this will be good. An unusual girl, an enigmatic man, an ancient castle. What could go wrong? Let's see. Okay, so that's gonna be it for my September TBR. I feel like we have a pretty good variety, and I'm excited to see how these books work out. Be sure to like this video and leave a comment down below telling me a book that you plan to read in the month of September, and be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss my wrap-ups to see how my reading actually goes. I'll see you next time. Bye.